Is this the giant killer for EAFC 25? Let's find out. Hello folks, and welcome to a brand new video by me, Tactical Max 7 on YouTube. Today I'm looking at one of my favourite formations for the last 10 years, the 5-4-1. Last year it absolutely destroyed, called it the giant killer, had it out for team of the season, team of the year, team of the season, had different variations. This year it's not been as strong because they did some horrible things to the 5 at the back formations regarding the spacing between your centre backs and the avenues in which you could play through balls. So luckily that's been reverted slightly, and we've also got defenders that have mental pace. So you can really kind of build into this now. Now, I had this video first done and set up to be released last week, but with the patch, I wanted to come back and try it. It still works really well. So I've just re-recorded these bits so you can get more fresh update. This isn't how my team looks anymore, but this is the team I used, so I want to show you this. The players you have to focus on are one of the wing backs, because they are split differently this time. And I don't normally do asymmetrical, and it's not really asymmetrical, it's just that I've decided that one player should be more attacking than the other. So I've got Bale on attacking wing back and I've got Zambrotta on wing back, and that's just because I want Bale getting further forward. Now you can flip that round whichever way you want, whoever is your more attacking wing back, I would have them on the attacking wing back. The way this back five now plays is super balanced. Your wingbacks will get forward and attack, but they also come back really quickly, and that's a really big improvement that we haven't seen any patch notes for, but it has changed it. They come back and they defend really well now. Your inside forwards on the left and right, those players, they don't need time to get forward. They get forward very naturally into the box, and they become two of your biggest threats. You want your striker to be your all-round player, because they're going to be holding up the ball and they're going to be playing balls off and they're going to be scoring. They're your main target person. So let's get into the team management and have a look. So we start off with a balanced build-up style and an aggressive defensive approach. Now, if you don't like the aggressive one, you can drop this down to 70, absolutely no problem. If you drop it down to 70, I would suggest put in build-up style to counter. Just changes it. So player roles. We have Muller on advanced forward attack. We have left mid and right mid on inside forwards and attack. We have one of the centre mids on holding and ball winning. I like to have the centre mid on the same side as the attacking wingback on holding, and a deep lying playmaker in build up as the other one. So holding, ball winning, deep lying playmaker, and build up. The reason we have a holding on on ball winning is they'll be a little bit further forward. That is complemented by our ball playing defender in the middle of our back three. The ball playing defender will step up and they won't be in line with the other two. So your other two central defenders are on defender and defend, and your goalkeeper is on super keeper and balanced, but they can be on keeper. It doesn't really matter. If the ball is shot at them, they're probably going to miss it, because that's basically what FIFA that's basically what EA 25 does to us, isn't it? Goalkeepers don't save. In terms of how you want to build up, you want to go down the outside. This is a tactic that's built to go down your wingbacks, into your midfielders, into your advanced forwards, into your strikers. Or if you want to go through your ball playing defender, you can, because you also have players to receive the ball off of them. It's a really fun formation. It is the giant killer for this year. It's gaining traction, I've noticed, on TikTok and YouTube. I'm seeing more and more people kind of talking about this. And it is one of the ones that I really think you should get on board with for team of the season, because we have such brilliant central defenders now. And if you're anything like me, your pack luck will be built around central defenders. And if that's the way it goes, just lean into it. Get those central defenders in your team and get playing with them. Right. Like, subscribe, and comment, because you guys are amazing. And let's get into some gameplay. Right, here we are. Straight into the gameplay analysis. So we'll have a look at the team. You can see straight away, I think if I go a wee bit further forward, yeah, there we go. So you've got two CDMs, 4-2-1-3, obviously, because it's like every game you play against. Figo out on right is a really good card. Neymar with the Evo on the left is a really good card. Gold Mbappe still does a job. Not meta anymore, but it's Mbappe. He just glides and glitches through people. That 94 is Zidane. Still a great free card sitting right there. That was a free card, right? I can't remember. But Zidane there. Then we've got Kachawi and João Cancelo on the fullbacks. Probably a little bit outdated now. Still a good team, but not the most meta team. So it's always a nice thing to see. So we start off where he starts off. And the first part of the game, you always just want to let your team get into shape and feel out. So if we stop it here, you can see the position of the left and right midfielders is quite high. Two centre mids will sit quite narrow, your striker, and then your back five when you don't have the ball. So you're really looking to bring these guys back for your defensive needs. We pick up the ball in the middle, we get it to Rabiot. A lovely ball drilled into Muller, but we have to come back. Then we find Bale. It's really important here. This is the difference between an attacking wing back and a wing back. What 1, 2, 3, 4 checks of grass. That is the main difference. And you'll consistently see Bale be this out ball for me, which pushes her inside. So you can see she's almost playing as a second striker. Even Foden's getting in, but not quite as narrow. You see Foden, as my VAR line, is almost in line with the 18-yard box, but the 18-yard box here, you can see there's quite a big difference between where my left mid is and where my right mid is. And Muller is not quite central. He's drifted slightly over to the right. Just to let you guys know. That's what kind of the difference is. And also you see I've brought him forward. He stayed back. Get the ball into Muller. Here he just stops running. Don't know why, but he just stopped running. So I found his space and took it. Which you always will do. If someone stops, you just take it. I thought he was quitting, but he didn't, which is good. So we get on. He gets the ball back out to Neymar again. So he's done the same kickoff strategy twice in a row. Clock that. Tries to get a lot of the ball into Mbappe, but Renard again has the strength. We get the ball to Rabiot again. It's almost exactly the same as what we did. This time we go out to the left mid. Then we get back to Bale again. Ball into Muller. He gets a foot in, but we manage to retain the ball. See how high Renard is there. So although we're playing 5 at the back, she's almost become part of that midfield 3. 2 central defenders. Now this is a little bit concerning at times. This will catch you out. So be aware of this. Your centre CDM, centre back, pushes high up the park. Just be aware of that. If you need to change her to a defender defend, you do that. Bale gets forward. A lovely wee dink into the middle. We get to Muller. Try and lay it up to Foden. We'll go back to Muller. He gets a good block in. Like, okay. Gets the ball to his left mid, into his cam, or his left wing. Tries to get the ball into the run. We pick it up again. Renard into Bergvall. Think ball through to the left mid, to Bale. We use his pace to bliss past him. Swing a ball to the back post. Knock the ball down. And there's Muller. So you can use bigger players in left and right mid if you want to go for like a more heading meta. Certainly the right mid, you could use a big player. This time he gets right through into that. Now this is always the gap that you'll see with a 5 at the back or 3 at the back. The gap between the centre backs. Look how big this area is here. This is what you got to watch out for. This is the area he should be trying to hit. Either stopping and passing in there or passing round. He needs Mbappe pushing up. Mbappe's a little slow for him. He gets on, he drives through, takes a shot, hits the crossbar. But that comes from my mistake, being too aggressive with the centre-back. Rudiger, Zambrotta, Renard, to Bergvall. And again, you can see here, this kind of diamond or triangle you get in midfield, and the diamond triangle you get at the back, and in this triangle you get out here, and this triangle. There's loads of triangles appearing all over the pitch because of that ball-playing defender. When you have the ball. And remember, she's only a ball-playing defender and only really active when you have the ball. Just remember that. Try and whip a ball to the back. We pick up the rebound. We get to Bale. We try and do something. Doesn't work. We're like, okay, but Bale's got the pace to get back. He's looking for a pass. I would have thought he would have drilled it down the line there, but he didn't. We get the ball out to Zambrotta. Back into Bergvall. Pass is intercepted by CDM. He tries to do a wee thing. Gets the ball to Vitinha. Out to Zidane, and you see here, this is a typical thing you see. Cam, striker, one winger, other winger, really, really wide. Look how wide his 2 wingers are. He's just looking, you can already see Mbappe, he's looking to burn my defence. That's what you see all the time. So in this case, we let him play the ball through and he goes offside. Nice thing about being such a high line. We get the ball to Foden, to Bergvall. Misses the slide tackle. Zambrotta. He's kind of sliding all over the place now. I try and cross the ball into the smallest player on the park, which isn't the most intelligent. This is why I like the ball playing defender, because she will be more aggressive, and they will be more aggressive, and they will look where Renard is, and I've got control of her at this point, which is stupid. But she's kind of feeling like my CDM, and see, even if she is a CDM, I've got a back four almost in place with her sitting right in front of it. So I've almost got a 4-1-2-3, interestingly, or a 4-3-3 with a CDM. But when I don't have the ball for a long period of time, she drops back into that back five. That's why I think the 5-4-1 is so kind of useful and overpowered. It's just, and then they quit. So I'll remind you about the team. It's a really nice formation, a really nice tactic to play. Once you get used to it, it is really, really useful. So give it a go and let me know how you guys got on with it. Like, subscribe and comment, because you guys are amazing. So, final thoughts on this formation. I love it. I'm going to take it forward. I used it last week in Weekend League after I got back from the holiday with the kids. I didn't play that many games, but I won everything. Almost everything. I'm on PC. I'm not going to win everything. I think we all know where we're going with that. PC gameplay, phenomenal. The menu grind, phenomenal. But we all know what happens on PC. So, didn't win every game, but the ones that I was competitive in, I won. And that's nice. Did concede goals though, and I think that's one of the things you have to accept with this year's EAFC is we're going to concede. We will concede quite a lot, and it's just the way the game's built. It's the way the game's coded. You're never going to be consistently keeping clean sheets unless you're a pro. And even then, pros don't keep clean sheets against each other. And that filters down. If you're playing someone who's on your same elo or same skill rating, they're going to score and you're going to score. If you take your chances, and if they take their chances, and the game will create chances. So we know that. So hopefully you guys like this. Give it a go. Let me know how you get on in the comments. Let me know if you've got players that fit it and can do a job. And I'll see you on Friday, because I want to have a look at the Foot Docs 352. That was meant to come out last week as well, so I'm just going to go update that now. Catch you guys in the next video.